Ever since I came into this consciousness of who I am, what I'm here to do, and who I am supposed to be, I have a lot of people in my bubble, in my circles, that are desperate to find their purpose work. And I wanted to make this recording for everyone out there that feels trapped in a world, in a box, in a body where they feel they don't belong. And I wanted to do this because I know what's happening. And it's nothing else but conditioning. The conditioning that society, past programmings, generational knowledge has imprinted within your brain, within your heart, in your DNA. And in order to live that purpose work that you so desperately wanted to find, and I don't blame you because it's amazing to actually find it, a couple of things need to happen. And the first one is to understand that there's nothing to be found because it's not lost. It's within you and is at your reach as soon as you can clear the conditioning that has altered your essence, your primary vibrational frequency, who you are really beyond this body. And in order to illustrate what conditioning does to you, I want to tell you a personal story about ketchup. So I am one of those people who do not eat ketchup. Not because I don't like the taste of it, but because I feel like it alters the taste of my food. So I do not put ketchup in French fries or tater tots or hardly hamburgers. I mean, if I happen to go to a fast food place and it has ketchup, I'm not going to send it back. But if I'm making my own hamburgers, I don't put ketchup on it because I like to taste the food that I have made to its complete essence without the cover up of the ketchup. I remember I had this friend, one of my best friends. She would put ketchup on everything. I mean, the girl would put ketchup on spaghetti and meatballs. And I feel that's exactly what society, programming, limiting beliefs, all those things have done to us. It's like putting ketchup on spaghetti and meatball dish. It already has seasoning. It already has a personality. It already has an essence, and the ketchup is just covering it up. So when you learn to take your ketchup away, take it off your essence, you'll be able to find your essence, find your purpose, live intentionally. So what happened when you let conditioning rule the show of your life? Conditioning shows up into your existence by a series of things that cascade from one each other. The first one is your thoughts, the things that you think 24/7, day in and day out, every day of the week, every year of your life until you interrupt them. What are the things that you're telling yourself about one subject or another? Are those things conducive of you finding your purpose, or are they not? Are you ensuring and encouraging yourself to get deep into your intuition, heal the wounds that you need to, get in touch with your essence? Are you encouraging yourself? Are you allowing yourself the space to do that with your thoughts? Or, on the other hand, are you telling yourself things like, you're never going to find your purpose? Who do you think you are? You're not good enough. Your life is pointless. You're just, supposed to go to work every day and live every day just like the last day, like Groundhog Day, and repeat. What are the thoughts that are keeping you stuck in the jar of ketchup? And then you need to look at the limiting beliefs, because the group of thoughts create beliefs. And this can be empowering beliefs, but most likely they are limiting because the thoughts that you're having are not really serving you. And so start creating these limitations, right? Nobody in my family has found their purpose, therefore I'm not going to. I don't know anybody who is doing these things, so it's probably not going to work for me. And so on. It's like the next level of thought. So I like to define beliefs as thoughts on steroids. So the thoughts are like the officers, and the beliefs are like the sergeants. The beliefs are in charge of the thoughts, but without the thoughts, the beliefs can exist. So you can go in and eliminate everything by taking your beliefs away, and the thoughts will go with it. It's a little harder. Or you can start picking away, thought at a time. That's something that's manageable. And I'm telling you how in a second. After you have beliefs that limit you, your body starts forming rules. And the rules are everything that comes to mind in the form of have, need, should. Every time you catch yourself saying, I should do this, I need to do this, I have to do this, that is your clue to say, stop, do I? Because that's not what I want to do. That's what society has conditioning me to do. And then it comes your identity. This thought, layered with belief, layered with rules, create who you have become. Again, you can be a very delicious, sophisticated dish of spaghetti and meatballs served in a white tablecloth of an Italian restaurant, or you can be a spaghetti or meatball with ketchup served on a diner. The only reason it's the conditioning has been added to, right? You're not gonna find fine, exquisite pasta with ketchup. That doesn't make it bad, but it makes it something that it's not. And I know this whole ketchup thing might be like funny, but I wanted to illustrate it in a way that you can relate. So now that you are aware that there is a lot of conditioning in you, what do you do to start peeling those layers of the onion? And the first thing that you want to do is to have conscious awareness of your thoughts. That is the easiest low-hanging fruit that I can give you. It's something that you probably can do without a coach, without a mentor, as long as you have conviction, discipline, and create a habit. Pay attention daily. Put a clock, put an alarm by the hour, and start paying attention how you feel, because your emotions are going to be the result of the thoughts that you're thinking. So if you are not feeling good, you're probably thinking crappy thoughts. If you're feeling amazing, you know you're thinking the right thought. So the other day, I went from feeling on top of the world to feeling, like my kids will do, like kind of like this, right? And I stopped to reflect, what are the thoughts that I was thinking that made me feel that way? And I was very quickly able to find them. And it's not a matter of inhabilitating or disregarding the thoughts that you have, because they could be valid or they not. But the full awareness of what I am thinking about that made me go from the top of the world to okay was enough for me to say, that is not a good thought. And I shouldn't be thinking about it because it's not even real. And so just like that, I was able to extract the thought and raise my vibration. Next, one thing that will help you with your limiting beliefs is your values. When you know and you discover and you examine your values, maybe pick 5 to 10 things that you really want to experience in your life. Every time that you feel uneasy about something or someone, you can start by questioning if that thing or if that person is threatening your values. And when that happens, it's probably because there's a belief that is not serving you associated with that interaction. When it comes to rules, the constant awareness that's going to start happening in you, going from thought to belief, will facilitate the rule interruption. But basically, unless it's something that you want to do, there's no room in your life for it. Because having to, shouldn't, or needing are things that don't align with your purpose and your essence. For example, you say, Carmen, but I have to pay my mortgage. No, you don't have to pay your mortgage. You can get foreclosed. But you want to pay your mortgage because you want to have a nice place to live. See how I shifted something that seems an obligation to something that makes you happy. Carmen, but I should be going to the gym or I should be in this diet. No, you don't need to be going to the gym. You shouldn't have been in a diet. You want to lose weight because you want your body to feel better. That's a different story. And then when it comes to identity, this is when you really can say you have mastered yourself. And one question I want to leave you when it comes to identity is, are you being who conditioning and society has made you become? Or you are being who you were meant to be? And when you start being who you were meant to be, that's when you start living your purpose. But it requires complete and absolute surrender and elimination and removal of all conditioning, limiting belief, rules, thoughts that do not serve you. For you to be able to find that alignment between your thoughts, your mind, your beliefs, your rules, your identity, your emotions and your feelings, and your essence or your soul. That's what I call Amplify alignment. And that is exactly what I help my clients do when they work with me. If you are at all curious of how this will look for you, for limited time only, I'll still offer complimentary sessions. In order to do that, just go to book.carmenbenton.com, where one, you're going to have the best coaching session of your life. And two, you're going to get a complete and clear blueprint of what you need to do so you can start living the life of your dreams and start living intentionally. Can't wait to see you on the call. I'll see you next week.